I've never been more scared by a smell in my entire life. Staying at a campground in about the most remote part of California possible. No cell service, not anything for at least 45 minutes to a gas station. We were the only ones there. Sun starts going down, and suddenly a smell so powerful appeared behind the tent, and it wasn't there before. The air was fairly stagnant, but we had been at that campsite basically all day. The smell stretched at least 100 feet, it seemed like. I walked towards the car, and it seemed to fade, and I followed it. And as it came, it went. It came from the creek behind the tent. It was a smell that input fear in us both. It smelled like death. Not something dead, but death itself. It was the most potent and awful smell imaginable. Absolutely jarring. 100 times worse than shit. It was like rotting meat and sulfur. But the reaction wasn't to puke or even cover our noses. We both had such a primal reaction to that smell. I remember seeing my GFS pupils huge with fear, and I felt like mine were probably doing the same. Like something deep in our caveman brains to run or get away. It was completely unnatural. We were cooking at the time, and we packed up everything loosely and drove out of there. To this day, I wonder what would have happened if I stayed. And when I tell this story, people ask if it was the latrines or the unburnt propane from the stove or something. No, it was none of that. It was much, much stronger, and I think most people would have had a similar reaction. Some people say I almost had a Sasquatch encounter. I wasn't sticking around to find out.